In this video, we'll be covering the answers to Unit 11B test for the section on forms. So the first section on forms is how to form all the infinitives. So the first one, I give you the first principal part, which means moio. So the present active infinitive is simply just the second principal part, and since moio is second conjugation, it's ere. And remember, for the first, second, and the fourth, you just drop the last E and add an I. Now, the perfect active infinitive is the third principal part, which is moi plus isse. And then the perfect passive infinitive is the fourth principal part, motus plus esse. The future is the future active participle, which is moturus esse. Now, the English is to move, to be moved, to have been moved, to have moved, to have been moved, the passive, and to be about to move. Now, I give for faccio. Now, faccio is third IO, and so, again, the second principal part, ere, and since, remember, it's third and third IO, you have three letters drop away, so the ere all drop away, and you add the I, faci. Again, perfect active infinitive is the third principal part plus isse. Perfect passive infinitive is the fourth principal part, factus plus esse. And then the future active infinitive is facturus esse. And again, English is to make, to be made, to have been made, and to be about to make. Now, for all the versions, you'll be asked to decline wis. And so, wis acts a lot like a third I stem. So you have wis, wis, we, wim, we. And now what makes wis hard is that in the plural, its base changes from W, or just V, to VIR. And it's vires, virium because it's I stem, viribus, virace, viribus. And you'll see this on every version of the test. And so how forms will differ, the different versions, is the different verbs you'll have to give me the infinitives for. And so for this version, it's ago. Ago is third, so it's agere, to drive. And since it's a third conjugation, three letters drop away. The ere drops away, and you just add the I. And it's agi, to be driven. Perfect active is third principal part plus isse, to have driven. Perfect passive, fourth principal part plus esse, to have been driven. And future active infinitive is the future active participle, which is just the fourth, but instead of us, it's urus, esse, octurus esse, to be about to drive. The next one is porto, which is first, so it's the second principal part, portare, to carry. And since it's first, we only dropped one letter, and it's portari, to be carried. Perfect active is the third principal part plus isse, to have carried. Perfect passive infinitive is fourth principal part plus esse, to have been carried. And then the future active is the fourth principal part plus, instead of us, urus, when making the future active infinitive, esse, to be about to carry. So for this version, the first verb you have is dico, which is third, so it's dicere, second principal part, to say. And then since it's third, three letters drop away, and so it's just dici, with an I there, to be said. Perfect active infinitive is third principal part plus isse, to have said. Perfect passive infinitive is dictus esse, to have been said. Future active infinitive is the future active participle plus esse, to be about to say. Now the second verb on this form is invenio, and so that's fourth, so it's ire, would be the second principal part, to find. And since it's fourth, you only drop one letter away. Remember, you only drop one letter for the first, second, and fourth, so it's invenire, to be found. Perfect active infinitive follows the same pattern for all of them. It's the third principal part plus isse, to have found. And here you have the fourth principal part plus esse, inventus esse, to have been found. And then the future is inventurus esse, to be about to find. It's the future active participle plus esse. So the first verb on this version is munio, which is fourth. So it's munire, ire, and it means to fortify. Again, the fourth, you only drop one letter to make the passive, so it's drop the E and add an I, it's muniri, to be fortified. The perfect active infinitive is muni wisse, so the fourth principal part plus isse, to have fortified. And then the perfect passive infinitive is the perfect passive participle, which is the fourth principal part plus esse, to have been fortified. And the future active infinitive is muniturus esse. It is the future active infinitive plus or participle plus esse. Next verb on this version is ago or agio, and this is second, so you have agere, which means to increase. And again, since it's second, you only drop one letter re and add the I, to be increased. Perfect active again is ox isse, so it's the third principal part plus isse, to have increased. Perfect passive infinitive is the fourth principal part plus esse, to have been increased. And then the future active infinitive is the future active participle plus esse, to be about to increase. On this version, the first verb is paro, which is to prepare, and it's first, so it's are, that's its second principal part. And since it's first, you only drop away the I, and so it's to be prepared. And then parar wisse, third principal part plus isse, to have prepared. Paratus esse, fourth principal part plus esse, to have been prepared. And then the future active participle paraturus esse, to be about to prepare. Now, cupio is third io, so you have the ere for the second principal part, to desire. And since it's third, just remember the third io, three letters drop away, just leaving the I, and so it's cupi, to be desired. And then the perfect active infinitive follows the same pattern, third principal part plus esse, to have desired. And then the perfect passive is the fourth principal part, cupitus plus esse, to have been desired. And the future active infinitive is cupiturus, future active participle plus esse, to be about to desire. So next one is do. Watch out for do. So do is a first conjugation. So you have this are, so it's dare, and it means to give. And so it follows the same pattern. So just, for instance, first it just drops the E, and then you have dari, to be given. Now, do is first conjugation, but it has an irregular third principal part. And instead of dawi, it's dedi, so it's dead isse, to have given. So be careful here. This could be a trick for some of you guys that don't know the principal parts of do. Datus esse is the fourth principal part, to have been given plus esse. And then daturus esse is the future active participle plus esse, to be about to give. Capio is third io, so you have the ere, capere, to seize. And since it's third, three letters will drop away, just leaving copy, to be seized. And then you have cap isse, which is to have seized, which is the third principal part plus esse. And then captus esse, fourth principal part plus esse, to have been seized. And then capturus, future active participle plus esse, to be about to seize.